All right, good morning. So today it is Saturday morning. I actually was planning on heading out to my favorite disc golf course today, NAD Park. I actually drove all the way out there uh, just to find that the parking lot was completely full, like literally not even a single parking spot there. And I remembered that the local disc golf club does Saturday morning doubles. And of course, since today ended up being just an absolutely beautiful day, everybody turned out. And I knew there was no way I could record out there today. So I think instead we're going to do a little bit of putting practice here at home. And then we can kind of talk about some of the things I want to do with this, with these video recordings, with this channel, whatever you want to call it. So let me go ahead and grab my discs. I have a selection of putters here. These are all just kind of base model. They're all fairly similar. I got there's most of these are actually Wardens from Dynamic. I got six Wardens here. 5 of them are white, 1 gray. I've got a Latitude Keystone, a Yikun. What is this thing? It's Gi or Tiger. I know one of those is the plastic. I know one of them is the model. I don't remember which is which, but it's a Yikun putter. I've got a P Model US from what is this? Prodigy, I believe. Yeah, Prodigy. And then honestly, the kind of odd one out is it's this is a X out stamp of a Zeal. I say that one's kind of the odd man out because the rest of these all have a very similar feel. They're all beadless. They're all flat top, which is, you know, what I normally putt with is something that's beadless and flat top. So it's got a similar hand feel. This one's still beadless, but it's really domey. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but it's really domey. So I only have this one in here. I have a couple others inside, but I only have that one out here just so I could have an even 10 putters. I really need to go just find myself one more putter that has kind of the same hand feel as the ones I putt with the Adams. But anyways, we're just gonna start throwing some discs. See how I do. Oh, left. And chain out right. And off the top. So starting great. That one's in. There we go. Oh, barely in. By the way, I'm putting from about 20 feet right now. There we go. Feeling a little bit, off the cage. Of course, I had to say something. So what did I get there? 5 out of 10, it looks like. All right, so the basket that we're putting on is an Axiom Pro basket. These are actually, as you know, Axiom's wholly owned, founded everything by MVP. So these baskets are actually identical to the black holes, the MVP black holes. I picked the Axiom instead of the black hole because I like color. This one came in 5 different colors, whereas the black hole came in black. So I liked the blue. When I went and picked this up, I got it from a local disc golf shop. I think they had the option of yellow or blue, and I like the blue. Oh, that was a bad one. Oh, man. And I end up with 5 out of 10 again. So one of the goals I had with making these videos in the first place, nice band shot. One of my goals was, to be honest, As you guys can tell, I'm a pretty heavy-set dude. One of my goals was simply, wow, no chains. One of my goals is to just simply get out and get some exercise. And I thought, you know what, if I'm recording videos while I'm doing it, one, makes something a little more interesting. It means I gotta keep it fresh, keep it going. But also, it's more just it forces me to go do it. It's the incentive in my own brain to just get out here and do something. Oh, come on. Well, I got 6 out of 10 that time. So I'll tell you, it sure is a beautiful day out here. I'm still standing a little bit in the shade of my own house, but man, it's pretty out here today. This is like the most beautiful time of year around the Pacific Northwest. Oh, left. Ah. I really am shooting 50% today, aren't I? Oh, that was terrible. Ooh. All right, so I ended up 6 out of 10 on that one. Ooh, Troy pulled that in. Oh, wow, did I get 7 on that one? Nice. Come here, baby. Hi. Hi. So this is Rue. Rue used to be my disc golfing buddy, but now she's got a bad hip, and doesn't stop her from chasing after the discs. But I'll tell you, she has a hard time walking after what she does. So we just leave her at home now, unfortunately. She also is a super protective dog, so a goose just honked overhead, and she wanted to woof at it. She's my buddy. She also is a very energetic, very antsy dog that can't get her to calm down when we're in the house. But the moment we come outside, she's super calm. She's a great dog. So it's really nice for her to be able to just hang out outside also. Oh. Well, that's 3 bad ones in a row. Oh, that was a bad one. All right, what did we end up there that time? 5. I got 5 on that one. So I was set this whole channel up, this whole thing I'm doing, so that I could get outside, get more exercise. At the same time, I'm trying to eat a little better as well. I'm not gonna say I'm always succeeding at that, but I'm trying. Try to smaller portions. Try to cut out some of the useless carbs, the extra sugars, you know. Just, I'm in my 40s now. I gotta start taking better care of myself. Oh, that was awful. I really don't like throwing that one. I make it some, but that Zeal, I really need to replace that one. There we go. Now I feel like I'm averaging slightly better than 50%. Not much, though. So the short-term goal that I've set myself making these videos is that I want to put out one video per day for the whole month of April. And so I know I put one out March 31st that was actually intended to be the April 1st video. And then I put one out on the 1st, which was supposed to be the 2nd. But that means that so far I've missed one day. Now I have video that just needs editing of the extra day. And in fact, by the time this posts, I'm hoping to be caught up on my one a day. That was 8 of 10, by the way. And part of the reason that I wanted to get a video out every day of April is to kind of stress test myself. I've never done this before. I've never done any kind of recording, video editing. I have actually done a little bit of work on podcasts and stuff. Never had my own, but I've done a little bit of work on video recordings or audio recordings like that. So I know a little bit about audio, but not hardly anything about video. And so I figured with 30 days of content to put out in a short time frame, I can really find out, is this something I can do? Is this something I want to do? And give myself a steep learning curve, which it has been that, I'll tell you that much. Oh, get down. There you go. What's that? 6 out of 10. So I guess what I'll end with is I may need some encouragement along the way. If you're someone who knows me personally, obviously just drop me a line. That's great. I love it. And ask me how it's going. Tell me what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. I love to hear it. If you're not somebody I know, leave a comment. Maybe I'd like to even get to know you. I mean, let's be honest, with a brand new YouTube channel, nobody's gonna find this. And if you somehow did, I'm curious how you found it. That's fascinating. Or did you find this in the history? And if you did, why are you going back this far? Band. All right, what's that? 7 out of 10. I didn't keep track. I'll post what my final score was overall because that should be 100 throws. But I think I averaged a little over 50%. I would guess I got 58 to 62, something like that, out of 100 at 20 feet. I mean, let's be honest, that's not that great. That's why I always call my tap-ins under 15 feet, because at 20, it's not a guarantee. But hey, thanks for watching. If you did enjoy this, I'd love it if you just left a comment. Tell me what you think I'm doing right, what you don't think I'm not doing right. Feedback is the only way I'm going to grow. So I appreciate it.